Hi everyone, and welcome to my review of The Infiltrator. This is a brand new crime drama slash thriller based on a true story. The film is directed by Brad Furman, who gave us The Lincoln Lawyer in 2011, and the film has a great cast. Bryan Cranston, Amy Ryan, Diane Kruger, John Leguizamo, Jason Isaac, Benjamin Bratt, and the very lovely, so happy to see her in this movie, Oscar winner Olympia Dukakis. This is a film that I've been very excited to see for a few months now. Not only am I a fan of Bryan Cranston, thanks to Malcolm in the Middle and Breaking Bad, and now he's an Oscar-nominated actor, but the film just looked good from the trailer alone. I love the subject matter. I love a good crime drama, whether it's a thriller or an action movie, whether it's telling stuff about the good guys or telling stuff about the bad guys. I just don't care. I just really get excited for the movie, and so I had a lot of anticipation and excitement to see the film. Okay, so what is this movie about? Well, the movie is a true story. It takes place in Florida in 1985. We get to know a family man, played by Bryan Cranston, but he's got a very unusual job. Of course, he has a wife and two beautiful children that he loves, but he is also an undercover officer of the law. And he takes on a lot of situations that have to become really real, just as real as his real life. And now he has the opportunity to mess with and uncover one of the biggest cartels in the history of cartels, the Pablo Escobar cartel. He's battling situations with himself, with his real family, with his fake situation, which is also a very real situation. And we get to learn this firsthand from him, mainly his side. We don't get to see much of the other side, a little bit, mainly through him. But this is a chance to get to know what it really takes, well, what a movie can show, what it really takes to be an undercover agent, and how it's not very easy at all. It's very challenging, very scary, and I contribute this film to making me feel that way as I watch this film. I really believed in Bryan Cranston and his acting. He's just a great actor, and he proves time and time again why he's the best. And this one, he's the good guy. In this one, he's at least trying to be the good guy. He might do some awful things, but he's trying to be a good guy. Well, he tried that in that TV show as well, but that didn't go very well. But it went great. I loved it. But let's get back to this movie, Chad, okay? Let's talk about the new movie that I just saw, The Infiltrator. Yes, okay. So, in The Infiltrator, I felt that I really liked the way the movie looked. It had a great look to it. It did feel like the 1980s, but didn't rely on that. Didn't like, oh, look what we're wearing, look what music we're listening to, look at the styles. No, it was just enough to get you to believe that we're in the 1980s, and then we start to care about these characters. I really enjoyed how Bryan Cranston had to kind of juggle, because we do get to see his real family life, and then we get to see this new life that he's forged out for himself, and how he kind of juggles that, and it's very interesting. It's sad, it's tragic, but at the same time, you know that he's really trying to provide for his family, and also he really loves what he does. John Leguizamo is great in the film. I wish there was more of him as well. This definitely is Bryan Cranston's film, but majority of the cast do get a lot to offer. Sadly, Jason Isaac has not much to do in this film, and maybe his scenes got cut, but I think it's quite sad because Jason Isaac is such a great actor. You know, he's shown time and time again that he is one of the best. So I would have to say one of my complaints is that we don't get to see enough of Jason Isaac. Amy Ryan has a few great scenes. I liked her personality in the film. Diane Kruger, great as always. And Benjamin Bratt, who plays, I believe, the distributor of Pablo Escobar, has some really powerful scenes because his character gets really close to the Bryan Cranston character. What was a nice surprise, as I brought it up before, is that we have Olympia Dukakis in this movie. She's 85 years old, and I'm just happy to see her. I've loved her ever since she won her Oscar when I saw her in Moonstruck in the 80s. She's just one of the best in the business, and I know as you get older, you might not get the jobs that you want or be seen as much, and it makes me sad because she is a great actress, and she has two wonderful scenes in this film. I'm not going to say what happens, but she is great, and I'm just glad that she is a part of this pretty great film. Yes, it might have issues with some pacing And again, some of the people I didn't get to see as much as I would like to. But the movie's intense. It has, I'm not going to say what happens, but you could probably find out online, because I'm hoping this is based on a true story. I mean, it says based on a true story, but sometimes, Hollywood can flip things around or change things around, because I felt like it had great payoff. There's a lot of wonderful setup, some wonderful scenes in the film, and I felt the ending was a great payoff. It was very emotional. You get to know all these characters, the good and the bad, and it got quite emotional for me as I was watching the movie wrap up. Just very interesting, and I really like to find out if that really did happen. I like to believe that really happened, because the movie's based on a true story, but that doesn't mean anything in this business. But it was a wonderful film to watch. Great acting, great direction. I really enjoyed the dialogue. I enjoyed the setting. I enjoyed the subject matter, of course, because I just felt, it led up to my expectations. I don't know if it exceeded them. I don't think this is maybe the greatest crime thriller drama ever made, but it's a film definitely worth seeing, and hopefully you will enjoy it as much as I did, or maybe even more, or maybe less. Who knows? But for me, I thought this was a pretty great film. Just wonderful acting, wonderful direction, and for 2 hours and 7 minutes, I almost didn't want it to end. I was just so involved in the story. So I thought this is definitely something worth seeing, and I hope within the next few weeks it does expand and gets a wider release, because I think this is something that was very enjoyable to watch, and I highly recommend it. And for that, I am going to give The Infiltrator, I'm going to give it 3.5 stars out of 4.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.